Good morning, everybody. There are still some people at the registration desk, but I think we have such a tough program that we better get started. And I wish to welcome you all to Lund University. And we are really happy to be able to present Lund at a time of year when it is its very best. Better than this it doesn't get. And also, of course, very welcome to the Pufendorf Institute of Advanced Studies, which I would say also is at its very best. After a period of 10 years almost, the Institute has reached a point of maturity and thrives very well. 10 years is a very short period in the perspective of the 350 years that Lund University just recently celebrated. For the longest part of those 350 years, the entire university was located within this historic city center. During periods, it was literally behind walls and fences. It's only during roughly the last 100 years or so that the disciplines have moved out of the closed university where we were all together. We have grown, of course, but it's also been 100 years of finding disciplinary identity and disciplinary power to identify what you are as opposed to a neighboring discipline and a research area. So that's been a very intense process. The Pufendorf Institute of Advanced Studies is formed around the idea of interdisciplinary work, which we strongly believe in. But today, we are definitely not unique in that belief. That a complex world need to be researched from a multitude of perspectives. Actually, interdisciplinarity, or whatever phrase you like to call it, is presently one of the most frequent standard solutions in research politics. And actually, massive research funding is directed towards projects, programs, which include many disciplines. And this standard solution, the buzzword of it has to be interdisciplinary, comes from political level, from business people, from people in general. You are working in boxes, they say. You have to start talking to each other. And on top of that, one wishes that we also cooperate with external partners, or as they call it in the EU lingo, extramural partners, so partners outside the fences of the universities. But when everybody cries interdisciplinarity, it becomes our task to take this phenomenon to a next level. Not only to place people alongside each other in the same room or the same project, it will become our task to understand how interdisciplinarity processes, how they work, how they can be helpful, when they are not helpful, when they are needed, and what is the outcome. And that is what I'm we are hoping and convinced that you people will work with today to take interdisciplinarity to a next level of understanding. So we have great expectations of this day together and the work we will do. Warmly welcome.